What's going on, guys? Firewolf Tech here, showing you guys the Samsung Galaxy S24. I picked this up in the Onyx black color, so let's go ahead and unbox this and show you guys all around. So as always, Samsung has this really nice, cool looking box here, and they do have some really nice removable tape on the back of the phone, which is very convenient. Really excited to see how this looks. Alright, and there we go, guys. The S24 in the Onyx black color. I know my lighting is very bright here, so it's really hard to tell how dark it is, but it's not like a very dark color. It has more like a kind of like a grayish black tone to it. You can see the sides of the phone. Let's go ahead and peel this out. Super satisfying. I definitely like the size of this phone. This one has a 6.2-inch display. It's definitely a lot more comfortable for me to hold because, you know, my hand is on the smaller side. So, you know, definitely is the one that I would probably go for. Now, for the other side of the box, we're going to get a quick start guide. We're also going to get a Type-C to C cable. And finally, we're going to get a SIM ejector tool. So there is no power adapter. You are going to have to buy that separately. Let's go ahead and power this on and set this up. And as I'm powering it on, I'm noticing that this phone has a nice rectangular shape to it, with the corners having a more rounder portion on the corners. But overall, I think I like the design of the phone. It looks very similar to the last year's models, but you know, I can tell some type of subtle differences here. All right, so now we're on the welcome screen. Very easy. We're just gonna hit start. Then you have a couple of things that you're going to have to agree on, except for this one, in case you don't want to send any of your diagnostic information. And here they have the ability to transfer your information from your older device to the new one. It could be either another Galaxy or Android device, an iPhone or iPad, or you can set it up manually. But I'm going to go with the manual. Here's where you would choose your Wi-Fi network. So I'm going to go ahead and connect it real quick. All right, once you connect to Wi-Fi, it will ask you to connect to a mobile network here. So if you have a SIM card, you would basically just transfer it. Let's see, right here on the bottom here, you'll put the SIM ejector tool right here. It'll pop out. Or you can do an electronic SIM, but we're going to set this up later in the settings. Now here we have another transferring option here. I'm gonna hit don't copy. And right over here is where you would sign into your Google account here. So I'm gonna quickly sign in. So after signing into your Google account, you'll have more options and customization how you want Google services to act on your phone. So make sure you check each one of these options here. And once you're comfortable, then you can go ahead and click next. And after that, we're introduced with several ways of how to lock your device. We have face recognition, fingerprints, we have a PIN, a longer password, and we have patterns here. And if you go for the fingerprint route, it does have a fingerprint reader right around here, which is right underneath the screen, which is really cool. And we have more options for the built-in Hey Google Assistant. I personally don't like to use that myself. And then you have the option of signing into a Samsung account, which is an additional account that allows you to back up your information via the Samsung Cloud. Then we have some more legal information here. All right, and finally, you can choose your display mode here. We have light and then we have dark, depending on which one you want. I'll leave it at light for now. And we're pretty much all set. There we have the S24 finally all set up. Very, very easy to set up. And overall, I'm loving the size of this phone. Definitely it's going to be the more comfortable between the Plus and the Ultra. I do wish they came out with a smaller version of the Ultra because this size is definitely very, very comfortable. My personal device is the iPhone 15 Pro and it's almost about the same size, give or take, holding it with one hand. So I definitely am more comfortable with that size. Now with the S24, you're getting a 4000 milliamp battery with a 6.2-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X screen, which is a full HD plus. It's an edge screen with an adaptive refresh rate up to 120 Hertz and with an outdoor peak brightness of 2600 nits, which is really bright. For storage options, we have between the 128 gigabyte or the 256 gigabyte, and built into it, we have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 and 8 gigabytes of RAM built into the phone. There is going to be no S Pen at all. And finally, for the camera specs, we're getting 3 cameras in the back. We're gonna get a 50 megapixel wide camera, a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, and a 10 megapixel telephoto camera with 3 times the optical zoom and 30 times space zoom. And the front facing camera is going to be a standard 12 megapixel camera. So let me know what you guys think of the new S24 in this Onyx Black color. Do you guys like this color? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys enjoy this unboxing, and I will be doing the unboxing for the S24 Plus and the Ultra, so stay tuned for that. And make sure you guys are subscribed. Firewolf out.